Hi guys. As could be mentioned, my name is Dom. I built most of the CLI. So yeah, I'm going to take you through the demo. So let us start off with just um, a few notes on why we decided to build the CLI. So the first is user preference. I'm sure as most of you are probably developers, you know that it is a lot nicer to interact with the CLI. You can accomplish a lot more. You don't have to leave the command line. You can do quite a few things at the same time. So that's the first main reason. The second is speed. We found that some things on the GUI can sometimes be difficult to find or aren't very intuitive to get to. So we hope that the CLI will actually help with that. And the third is to store sync rules with the source code. I think this might probably be the most important, is because now you can store everything in one place, whereas before you'd have to go to the website, go to the GUI and see your sync rules there. You can now actually just store it all in one place and interact with it from your repo. And the fourth is so that you can actually implement PowerSync commands in your CI/CD. So you can interact with your instance, if you want to stop it, if you want to create, if you want to update sync rules, or in our case, we will show you an example just now with using it to check your status for monitoring. So the way you'd start the CLI is through npx. So at the moment, we've just got an npm module. We will be expanding this as we go. So yeah, here you'd install it. I've already installed it. And you can see topics, which are a group of commands, and then the commands. I won't init here for now, but because I've already initialized, but you would init to start off. And we'll touch on this a bit more as you'll need an auth token at the moment. So if I just show you a few different commands, here we're going to check through the different instances I have. If I now want to use a specific instance, I'll then click instance set, and I can choose between that from that list of instances that I had. So I'll go to Superbase testing, and I can now perform different commands on this instance. So I'll leave it to you guys to read up on this when to use it, but you can create, destroy, stop, check the status, etc. What I want to dive in on though is the sync rules. So this is kind of alluding to what I said earlier. Quite a nice benefit is you can validate, generate schema, or deploy the sync rules from the command line. So if I want to validate, for example, my sync rules, so I have sync rules in this folder, I can now validate and I'm happy. Or if, let's say, I, by mistake, added a 2 in my to-dos, you'll see that there's an error. Or if, unfortunately, I copied the wrong file over or I got confused, that will be picked up as well. Another neat little command that you can use is generate schema, which I don't think everyone is aware of, but I think is useful to know about. So you can generate the schema for JS or Dart, and we'll expand this as we include more languages. But yeah, then you're ready to go with your new schema, which I thought was quite nifty. And I'm sure probably some of you guys don't know about that. So if we now move to a real world example, so just go to example, we created a quick GitHub action to check the status. And we thought this was actually a really good use case because there isn't currently a built-in functionality to check monitoring on your instance status to get feedback on when something is down. So we thought this would be quite helpful and a nice use case example. So if the check succeeds, nothing happens. Otherwise, if it doesn't succeed, it fails. We've actually stopped the the Superbase instance, so this will fail. So I'll just run this just to show you. So as you can see, the instance is down. And just on a side note, you are able to inject variables, as you can see here. So if I now turn to the GitHub action, I'll just rerun this. And we'll just need to wait a few seconds for it to start up. It will now go through running the command I just ran and sending an email notification. So there you see the error. We use Zapier to send an email. And here we go. Here's the email passing instance down. And yeah, that's quite a nice little use case for what you could do with the CLI. And then just the final note that I just want to reiterate on is, is we are currently in private beta. So that means you will need an auth token. If you would like an auth token, please reach out in the chat now and Benita will help you. Otherwise, for anyone that is seeing this asynchronously or wants to message later, please feel free to message us on Discord or email support@powersync.com. And yeah, thanks for your time, guys. I hope you enjoy trying out the CLI. I did try make it as usable as possible, but always open to feedback and any ways we can improve. So thank you very much.